Alright, this is the formerly GWRtv, and I'm Dirky Dirk.
Formerly GWR?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I
don't like that. Anyway, I'm Sargent Sanchez. I'm back. I'm making a special appearance.
Damn, we really missed you, man. What the hell you been doing? Seriously, we missed you a lot.
I know. I miss me too.
Guys, I hope everyone is seated. Okay, you're all sitting down. Sanchez here had the sickness.
Hey, when you say the sickness, you need to say it right. I could have the clap, but no. I had Corona, not Budweiser, not Heineken. I had Corona.
Yeah, guys, no joke. He actually had the sickness. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad too.
So Sanchez, people just in general kind of want to know, what the hell is that like?
Man, I'm gonna tell you this. It was painful. I was hallucinating. Do you know, every time I closed my eyes, I just heard people calling me.
Wow, that must be like your dream.
Calling me. I'm like,
that must be a dream come true for you. You love hearing your own name.
Yeah, but coming from me, not from other people.
Oh, it's just inside your head. Wow. So, I mean, how did it even start? How did you know you had it? Like, what happened?
All right, this is how I know I had it. I was starting to look like you.
Oh my God, oh my God, the horrors.
That's right.
Horrors.
I was losing weight like crazy. I was like, no, it can't be another Dirky. I can't look like Dirk.
You know, nobody ever says weight loss. That's really interesting, actually.
Well, it's funny because I lost a good 18 pounds in 2 weeks.
Oh my God, look at you. That's why you're you're like a toilet paper roll arms, like me. Look, just like me.
Yeah, you can see me.
So that happened, and then when did you actually say, holy crap, I gotta get...
I didn't want to get tested because I thought it was just the flu. That Thursday, I felt really bad, and I decided, you know what? I should go get tested. But my car was in the shop, so I'm like, how am I gonna get tested? I don't even have my car. So I had to walk all the way to the damn mechanic, which I almost had a heart attack getting there, and I eventually drove myself out to one of these testing centers. They shoved that damn Q-tip so far up my nose, they was tickling my brain with it.
Yeah, that's for any flu they do that same kind of thing. Yeah.
Then the following day they call me back and say, congratulations, you got the clap.
Congratulations. So that, you said that before, that walk is what really kind of did you in. That walk out.
Yeah, that walk tore me up.
Like, the flu is one thing, but not being so out of breath just by walking a little bit. That's really different from the flu.
I literally walked out of my house and maybe went about 50 yards before I had to sit down because I thought I was gonna die.
So the hell, man. So no one could get near you, right?
No, not at the time. I felt like I was in solitary.
You know what? Thank you guys for really putting some good words in for Sanchez, and I'm really glad.
I miss you guys.
I mean, he's not through this yet, guys. He's still kind of in it.
Yeah, I'm still in it. But guess what? I may have to make this thing maybe a weekly appearance and not be away for so long.
Absolutely, but you know, if you're gonna do that, you gotta freaking do something, will you? Like,
I am. I'm gonna make fun of you playing. I've been watching you play. You're not that bad anymore.
I made you a car. I bought you a pack.
Does that mean I'm supposed to be playing better?
You didn't like the
last time I checked, I was really bad.
Yeah, I have a question. What kind of medicine do you take, or do you just like do nothing?
Okay, you want to know? I'm gonna tell you what kind of medicine I took. You ready for this?
Yeah. What do you?
I took nothing.
Okay. You know, nothing at all. Nothing.
I had to sweat this thing out. You know how bad it was? I called the doctor so I can go get seen, and he said, "No, we're not gonna see you. We gonna damn televideo this thing."
Well, yeah, everyone's doing that. That's everyone.
Like, you gonna what? How you gonna know if I have something if you just gonna look at me through a damn video?
pretty much.
So he's like, well, that's the only way you're gonna do it. So we get on the video. He said, what are your symptoms? This, and this. Okay, you must have it. So I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna send you somewhere to go get a test. I'm like, are you serious? And I'm thinking they will give me at least a little something. Can y'all prescribe Tylenol? I don't care what the hell y'all prescribe.
Yeah.
Nothing.
They really said nothing to you. Nothing at all. They said
nothing. They said, good luck.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, what did you actually feel besides crap? Did you feel at some point that you're gonna die?
No. Well, that's every day. You know, I'm from the hood. That's every day.
Yeah. I mean, natural causes. You never really thought like you're gonna die. Like you were really sick, but you were never like, this is it, folks.
Yeah, so when like through like the worst part of it, first off, I wasn't able to sleep for about 3 days because I would attempt to sleep and then I would just wake up in a pool of sweat and I wouldn't be able to go back to sleep. But the body aches was crazy. Everything was hurting. No matter you move one direction, you think you comfortable, and all of a sudden, more pain.
Wow. You feel like there were different stages? Like there was that fever stage, and then did that stage go away?
Well, the first stage, I was like, you know, I guess the virus got mad at me because I told them that you ain't and the next couple days, I was like, okay, since I ain't, take this. And I was like, oh, you really messed me up with that one. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be coming on that strong. So I decided, you know what? Let me take in a whole bunch of Gatorade because I'm going to need these electrolytes. Because I noticed that when I'm peeing, it was very, very little. So it seemed like my body was dehydrated. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to get a bunch of Gatorade and some water. And I was drinking Gatorade every 10-15 minutes just to keep my body hydrated.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So the thing was, because I was sweating so much, all of the damn salt in my body kept getting out. So I needed a replacement, which was the Gatorade.
Well, that's a tip. That's a good tip right there, though.
That was one stage that went away.
So that was one stage that went away, the fever?
Then came on the next stage, which was the shortness of breath.
Right, that's what's really scary. That's the pneumonia.
And that was painful.
Yeah.
I'm in my home office right now. There's literally 4 steps to get to my home office. Now, coming down wasn't the problem. When I went up to the kitchen, I was so much out of breath that I had to sit down before I can get something from the fridge.
See, some people just die just from that.
I can't die. My mortgage company said I can't die until I finish paying.
Okay. Well, that's true. That's some good motivation right there to stay alive.
Yeah, that was the shortness of breath to me was definitely the hardest because it limits how much you can move.
But did you ever have shortness of breath just not doing anything? If you're sitting in a chair, then you can't. Did you ever really feel like you can't breathe?
There were times I had shortness of breath while laying on the bed.
Yeah, see,
I'm lying down and I'm breathing so hard trying to get enough oxygen into my lungs.
Did you have training for that, like breath training?
The only training I had was make sure I don't have bad breath.
Oh, well, okay, yeah. Well, that's important, everybody. Okay, that's a pro tip, too.
Yeah.
So, I hear that. I hear that people should be doing some kind of deep breathing exercises when that stuff happens. But, see, for me, that's when that's when I probably want to get myself to a hospital. I couldn't breathe like that. Because that's when people...
No, you don't want... Look, the hospital is like a funeral home. It's like a funeral party.
Yeah.
You go to the hospital, you ain't coming back.
Well, yeah, but then again, there's a lot of people that have been unreported that die in their homes. That happens a lot.
So think about it like this. If you die at home, you at least with your loved ones.
That's true.
You die in the hospital, they ain't never gonna see you.
Instead, they just dump you somewhere in a hole. Like a mass grave, yeah.
That's right. Look, guys, I'm gonna give you some sad news. I had a co-worker of mine pass away, and this guy was one of the healthiest people I've known. Like, he only drank water, he only ate fresh fruits, never ate any outside garbage, exercised daily, and the virus just took him from us. It was tough.
And he was a seriously nice guy, too, so it's not about... But how old was he?
He was 43.
43, guys. So that is another pro tip. It doesn't matter how old you are, how healthy you are. You don't know. That's what's really scary. Yeah, and that's what's scary about a lot of young people just around here do not care. It's business as usual. They're just hanging out, walking around there in the park.
You know what it is? I kind of noticed something. I noticed one thing. When you in your early 20s, late teens, early 20s, like I don't know, it seems like your brain tends to think that you're untouchable and you can pretty much do whatever you want until you get smacked in the face with it, and then you be like, damn, I should have did this different.
Yeah, absolutely.
But people are into having fun, no matter what cost. All of a sudden, your ass is on the news talking about I should have stayed away from the beach because you stupid.
You know what I would say though? I would say that as soon as everyone realized that we were so late, we did such the worst job imaginable to prevent, that it's too late. Once people heard that you have to wear a mask now, not for yourself because you've already been exposed, but for those who haven't been exposed. Now, wear a mask for other people. That's when people really tune out. Other people? Huh?
You want to hear something crazy?
Sure.
Okay, so I've been feeling better, of course, so which means that I'm able to go out to certain places because, I have to stock up on food.
Sure.
We decided to go grocery shopping. In the damn store, there's a nice sign that says, masks need to be worn at all times. So I was like, yeah, okay, I got my mask on, whatever, they let us in. As soon as I go in the store, how the hell all these people don't have masks on?
Yeah, seriously. Well, it's like they leave the stores to be like the cops, to be the policing. That's not their job. They're an essential business. It's not their job to tell people to not come to the store.
I'm like, wait a minute. Either y'all dumb don't know how to read.
And look what happens, guys. So now this guy Sanchez is sick and people don't have masks. That is just stupid.
I should lick somebody in the forehead.
Guys, wait till at the end of this video. I'm going to put up some links for some old Sanchez style stuff. Please give that a shot.
If you guys are offended by harsh language,
no, they love it.
And blame Dirk for that.
We were with that guy Sethios, and I'm trying to be nice about the guy, and you're just like, you don't even know him. You don't know the game, and you are freaking into him for no reason.
Did he see the video?
Probably not, but his followers did.
You should have sent them over to me. I would have gave them.
And that was awesome. That was really cool.
All right. So let's get back to this Crossout because I'm gonna be a master in Crossout in about 3 days.
3 days? All right, let's do it. I'm happy.
It'd be a weapon that I just shoot once and kill everybody.
Well, what is that, guys? Is that crickets? Is it hurricanes? What does that mean? We could get you some Caucasus. So how about some automatic machine guns? You don't have to aim. You just push a button, it auto locks, and you just drive around.
I like that.
And it'll like auto aim for you.
Look, I've only been here for a few minutes, and I'm already tired of listening to Dirk.
I have that effect on people. Yeah. Oh, Sanchez. Well, it's great to hear from you, man. We are going to be talking to him again, of course, and see how you are and check up on you, right?
Yeah. Check up on me, every now and then. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah. Roger out, Sanchez.